Hello. This is I think episode 8 of this campaign. I'm going to let the camp party know from now. You actually can choose your name today. So be excited because I already have an idea what your name is going to be and I hate it already. But yeah, so this is going to be this week's session. Just a little earlier than usual because my mom's here. I don't want to spend as much time with her, but this is the only time the party had outside of Saturday. So we're rushing this. We're going to be doing our best. This is going to be a little bit of adventure. Maybe possibly another short episode, but we'll see what happens because with this party, we have no clue what's going on half the time. And with that, let's continue this adventure. All right, boys? All right, you can unmute now. And wait. This it has to be a tradition. Say something weird.
Me?
No, not you, Mom. Sorry. Oh, there we go. All right, perfect. Yeah, I was hoping that you guys. Yeah, it's orange for now, and now it's black and white. Yes. All right. All right, boys and girls, you ready? Um. All right, gamers. All right, gamers, we're ready. Good to go. All right. So, quick recap: the party recently just defeated a bunch of Nutbaribo and Mephits and Quasits, as well as 2 to 3 cult members, and that they found in the cave where Selena and Coulter were kidnapped. And after somehow saving one of them, the party brought them back due per Frank Amabi's request to go back to the orphanage to have the talking room. The questioning zone, the talking room. Yes. You don't. Yes. So the campaign resumes as the party now walks back is now sees the entrance of the helping hand orphanage after finally defeating this cave and all the entities inside of it and capturing uh, one of these cast cult members. And so, walking back in, you see that some of the children are just getting ready for bed. They're kind of doing their last minute chores. And they're not paying much attention to most of you guys. Especially not to the dwarf. Especially not to the dwarf man that is no longer. That is carrying one of their friends. Actually, it's funny because once he sees that, Alan and Ayla, the twin elves, or the brother sister elf combo, runs up towards Orinore's chosen, Wenris, and Wenris is like, "Oh no, I better run. I will see you later," and runs away to be chased by 2 children. Actually, they're 23, 24. It's not that bad. But still. So Frank comes up to one of the other children named Valksire, who's the tiefling male that actually I think one of you guys pissed off, if I recall correctly, because he's pretty protected over Levon. I think it was Koro that it was Wenris. So he's actually about to join. Frank puts himself like, whoa. Let's chill down over there, homie. I need to talk to, wait, what the hell is her name again? What is Felicity. I need to talk to Felicity. Do you know where she is? And he is like, he's getting ready for bed, dude. Like, where else would she go? It's an orphanage. Hey, why are you laughing, buddy? You're not? You sure about that? You don't think I... Oh, really? Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Yeah, that's right. Prove it. No, I'm not telling you they're giving us regular directions, but laugh. What does your laugh sound like if your breathing's just laughter? Huh? Okay, prove it. I don't believe you. You gotta prove it. Roll a roll a performance check. Say something funny, then roll a performance check with advantage. Hilarious. There you go. You're rolling performance. Performance. I would say performance or deception, but honestly, you're trying to. Are you trying? You're trying to deceive a kid, obviously. But pick the lower to 12. Oh, just a 10 flat. Okay, so as what is the joke that you say to make him laugh? Who's helping him? Because he said, was that 10 with advantage? Okay, then just a 10 flat. I love moms. If you recall, okay, actually, you guys really don't know why. If you guys remember from the first time you walked in, this tiefling male was the older brother of the younger tiefling male that Wenris, when Selena walked in, was kind of confrontational about, and it seems like someone that would like pick a fight. And side note, this kid's 14, so he's in this like adolescent like I'm angry at. He's like in his adolescent I'm angry at the world because I'm a tiefling and I'm different type thing. And like so Cora can understand this. So Cora can understand it, but everyone else is like he's really trying to fight. And as you're laughing, or like saying this, does an 8 hit your armor class? So he misses. So as you're laughing, you just hear like nothing, but you just see him just like, stop! You fucking stop laughing at me! Stop it! And so now you're starting to actually laugh as he's hitting you. Stop it! No, stop! Don't like me when I'm angry, bro. Come on! So Bosch, scared away the boy. So I'd say Bosch. So, did you hear about the situation, Bosch? Bosch, did you hear about the situation, Bosch? So I don't actually I don't know order. Everyone in the group came together. I mean, Greg, I think you're carrying the you're still carrying the cult member. The cult member kind of looks at you. Is like, man, you're a piece of shit. You know that? You're making fun of a child. So what if they're swearing in front of me? Dude, who do you think you are, huh? Fuck politeness, I'm 14! Can you help me beat this guy up? And the cult is like, yeah, no, beat him up so I can get out of here. It's like, if I let you go, will you help me? Bosh, you're looking at this, and you see this tiefling child, like, actually trying to pick a fight. With your racist background, what do you do? So, are you just gonna keep escalating this, or are you gonna try to de-escalate this? Okay, roll intimidation, sure. You're still outside the building. You're kind of walking in. You're seeing you are walking in. You see people like finishing their chores, and Valkside's kind of sitting there, leaning against the house, like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm 14. I don't know what cool means. Yeah. I told you, he's in his adolescent phase. He's kind of going through like that, angry at the world, especially since he's a tiefling. I already explained this, but like, he's really into that because he only knows the orphanage, and he's like, I want to experience the world, all that shit. I should have actually made you guys roll an insight check on this guy. Fuck. Oh yeah, I'll let you insight him, but the DC's high because I give you guys a lot of information about him. Say hi to Greebo, everyone. Okay, I'll let you down. Oh yeah, that's spoilers for the one shot if you guys didn't make it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Nah. Yeah, definitely not. It's really hard to tell. Other than what I say at 12 you get exactly what you get. And nothing more. Frank kind of at this point steps in and like tries to calm Valkside. Like, okay, Valksire, we get it. It's okay, it's good, it's good. Hey, listen. If you behave and show me where Felicity is, I'll let you go into the talking room. The questioning zone. Would you like that? Would you like that? Bro, I have no idea what that is, but okay. You don't remember that? You guys don't remember the You guys don't. Who? Wait, who? He doesn't blink at all. He just looks at you. Anyway, so she shows you where Felicity is, and you can see that she's cleaning up the kitchen inside the orphanage. She is clearly in like dressed down. Like it's getting late. It's gonna be around time for bed soon. So you guys, so I'd say you guys would also be ready to spend the night, and tomorrow, the next day, you'd be able to figure out everything. No, I'm good. I got a water right here. All right. Well, so so we walk into the orphanage, and Felicity's like, "Oh, hello, welcome back. It's so nice to see you all again. How's everything gone? I see you brought Artemis back safely, even though he didn't really, it wasn't completely safe." And you can see Artemis kind of like laying his leg up. It looks bandaged. It seems that our resident friend here put him a little bit too high in the sky. And Frank's looking at it like, oh yeah, that needs some work. I'm sorry about that. I can take care of it if you'd like. Be like, yes, please, absolutely. And where's Wenris? Wenris? God, Cora's not gonna join today because this is private. That would have been hilarious. Give me one. Have some dialogue between you guys really quickly. I'll be right back.
Just give me your phone. I don't know how to open it.
Oh yeah. I think it's in my purse. I think it's in my purse.
You didn't take it.
I did. The purse is out there, on the desk. Mom. Your sister? Do you say this in character? Cause I would love. I would love for you to say like Felicity, and I'd love for you to say that to Felicity and just see her reaction. That'd be hilarious, cause that's like on brand. Anyway, is Greg back yet? Is Greg back yet? Okay, well, Wenris is nowhere to be seen. You can actually, there's like, at this point, it smash cusses to Wenris hiding in a little small short hovel with Ambrose saying, "Listen, Illinois will protect us. Those damn children don't understand the bond between us two. They don't understand between us and the pony. We need to stick together." And Ambrose is like, "I'm 7. Actually, I'm 8. Yeah! Yes, absolutely! I have no clue what... I'm in danger and I don't even know it! And it's... But then they zoom out and you find them just in the barn where the goats got murdered. So they're hiding in the crime scene. And then, so then it smash cuts it back to, it just smash cuts it back towards, like, fucking Frank's like, "Well, yeah, I guess I gotta do this myself." And he cracks his fingers, and then he puts his hand on Artemis's leg, and he's like, "Listen, boy," and Artemis is like, "Yeah," it's like, you're gonna hate me for this. All right, man, I need you to hold him down." And Greg. He calls towards you, and who else is really strong here? I guess Javier. Frank calls you two to hold down Artemis because his leg is got into a sling because of how when he shot him back from the thing, it was too high in the air and he just fell and broke his leg. Wait for it. Like, be like, so like, he's like, Greg, Javier, hold him down for me. Greg, you feel yes, you feel it was, it was wondrous. Why don't you let me? Why don't you let me do my job, Warlock? Okay, so you're grappling Greg. You're grappling Artemis Greg. Okay, so Javier's grappling him. Greg, do you also want to grapple him, or are you just holding back? So you're still holding this cultist. So you throw this cultist and like, whoa, ah, fuck! And so you grab this other Artemis, and Artemis is like, what's going on? What's going on? And Greg's like, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something really interesting, child. But you gotta trust me. You gotta. Do you trust me, Artemis? You gotta believe in me. Do you gotta believe in me, Artemis? Do you believe me? And Artemis is like, oh, okay, I trust. And you see as Frank sees a little bit of energy, but he just breaks it back in place. And he's like, I'm trying. And he looks at the leg. Holy shit, it works. And you see him just jumping. He gets up, he like bounces on it, and he like starts walking, and there's no pain. And it's like, it's a miracle. Frank just healed a leg that Frank just fixed a broken leg that usually takes 6 months to fix in a minute. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Javier. See, trust is everywhere in the world. Am I right, guys? You hear in the background, that's the power of Ore. Frank's like, shut the fuck up. Anyway. What? Anyway. Yeah, I'd say safe to say for Warlock today, or at least for this day, in this like they have a point of exhaustion because Warlock got possessed twice. So so what you guys could understand, I think Warlock would have said this, like you could clearly see as well. So like, if there's many possessions during a day, Warlock will start getting more and more tired. Like the first one is no problem, but second one it starts going into exhaustion levels. I think everyone would know that. The first one's fine. Yeah, the first one's fine, and then if there's another time, you get a point of exhaustion, and then then any after and like any after the first time is a point of exhaustion. Unless, yeah, and then second on. So if you get possessed around like 5 times, you're dead. 5 times after the first one. So yeah. So we can talk. We will talk about other types of symptoms that could come up to showcase that. Anyway, but you would know that like today it's fine. Warlock's gonna be Warlock for the day. But no, yeah, but like Frank's like, see, problem solved. I don't need to do anything else. And Felicity's like, oh wow, Frank, look at you. Your hands still work, don't they? And he's like, well, What can I say? I got a little bit of magic touch. Bosch just Bosch Bosch prematurely greases on the floor. Bosch prematurely greases on the floor. As out of nowhere, as they're talking about this, like there's like a tension, like a nervous, like a nice tension between the two. Then all of a sudden you just see in front of both of them as there's a blackish brown goo just starts pouring all over the kitchen. And Felicity just looks at Bosch like, I just cleaned that, you asshole! And she, 18 hit your armor class, Bosch? Yes, it fucking does, because you're a goddamn... Yeah, it does. You get 4 points of bludgeoning damage as she backhands you. Frank's just like, whoa, 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 Bosch, I didn't know you had a condition like that. Yeah, he would be. Like, I mean, he is racist, let's be honest. He is racist. No, but like, no, let's be real. Bosch would totally be the premature greaser. He is racist. No, but, so Frank manages to dispel the tension with, it's okay, guys, it's okay. Look, listen, it's my fault. I should have, yeah, I did not know about that, Bosch. I can talk, look, we could talk later if you need that fixed. But hey, listen. I think it's a good time to end the night. Where is that piece of shit cultist? It's like, I'm not a piece of shit! Thank you, Warlock. Yeah, my name's Tristan, I have a name! Hey! I thought you liked me! Oh, come on! Oh, man. First I'm not part of a cult, and now people that saved me hate me? God, what a... Hey, I'm just gonna get my answers. And you guys are gonna help me. The talking room and the... Look, the talking room has many secrets. Oh, everyone's going in the talking room. I know how excited you were talking about the talking room, Warlock. Well, wait till tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see you all tomorrow. You can do whatever you like for the rest of the night, but get your 8 hours. Good day. And he starts walking up the stairs. Wait, Frank's not a pervert though. So you notice so Felicity, anyone have a high perception? Yeah, naturally. No? Okay. Whoever has the highest perception, roll a perception check. Okay, roll a perception check. A, per- a perception check. Um, I have a relatively. I have a relatively no. I have a actually relatively low, medium DC for this one, and it got a 5 and a 9. Yeah, you guys just you got. I'd say you guys wouldn't notice anything else about Frank heading up the stairs. Yep, yep. But oh yeah. So are you guys serious about doing that performance? Oh god. All right. Okay. So you're rolling a performance check, and what is your okay? So whoever is performing, roll either separate or roll with advantage. One of you. If two of you are rolling, roll with roll together, one time, and if it yeah yeah. On who? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, roll an insight check. I know exactly what this is for. Deception. Okay, wait, Zach. Let me ask you a question then. Are you genuinely trying as Javier? Okay. No, 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 no. If you're being genuinely serious, um, then yeah, that's nothing. Oh, you don't have to roll the deception check. With the 13, it's not hard to tell, but you would have an understanding about Javier's character being like one of chaos. But he seems genuinely like he's wanting to dispel tension. Like he's kind of like I want a lot of people to like me. All right. So who's rolling the performance check? Okay. If it, well, some people were talking over each other, so I wanted to make sure everything was fine. I'll say Warlock, performance, your performance check is gonna be separate because it was rolled way before. It'll be like your TikTok. You'll be the one player being very like out of tune, but it's yeah. So who Corey rolled a 19, and who else? Javier rolled a 5. Javier rolled a 5. One of you rolls advantage if you're both together, or you both rolls together. Roll once. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. If Javier already rolled, that means you can only roll once. There's no advantage. Okay, so 11 and a 5, and Cora got 19. What did you get then? Oh, then roll, then roll, then roll. Okay. Two 19s and an 11. Okay. Um. Yeah. That's easy. Go ahead, cast. You can cast light. Yeah. Okay. I'd say with a 19, obviously Cora is going to be main performer, but the main dancer will be Javier. So, Greg, you start to try to take the lead, and Javier just kind of like just grabs you and just starts like moving you in places, and you're like, oh wow. It could be tango dancing, it could be whatever the heck you like. But Javier will be leading. Javier in this instance leads the dance. Your support in the performance aspect. Cora will take over as the lead, and Warlock will be supporting. But with the 19 and 18 for performance, you guys actually like something that shouldn't like accordion and I guess a lute, right? Yeah. Surprisingly, accordion and the lute don't work together usually, but it does this time. And you would you kind of and so how what are you guys dancing Javier Craig, what are you guys dancing right now? The Macarena. So this is an interesting version of the Macarena. It's way like with the accordion. So actually it's funny. No, it is interesting because with this Macarena, you're playing this and you realize accordion and lute doesn't work well with the Macarena. But Javier leading this way makes it very sultry, very elegant. It's like there's a little bit of like an improvisation dance with the Macarena. And you touch every like you do the whole Macarena dance, but it's like elegant and you're working together. I'd say with that, you don't see the Felicity anymore. Like you don't know where she went, but you see the children start coming in and they hear the noises and they're starting to like join in, like not be as sultry, but like they're starting to do their own dances. Some of the children are just like spinning around, jumping. Some of the older children are kind of like just yeah. Oh yeah, and as they start dancing, whoops. Um, actually, I have a good point. Can 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 you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop Grease? Can you stop? Can you stop Grease, boss? Like, are you able to stop Grease? So how long? Wait, how long's the duration? How long's the duration? Yeah, you definitely a pass. Okay, so we're good. We're good. I'd say definitely when you prematurely grease, you are able to you are able it clears up really quickly. How would you do that? So you whittle down chairs for the children with their actual wood. Roll a not dexterity. Roll a tools check. What is that? Would be. Oh, so a dex check. Yeah. Okay. So dex. Roll just like dex check to see how if they look like goats. Yeah. Um, I don't even have to roll honestly. That was the dex I was thinking. I was way higher than the dex I was thinking of. These are like with such a little, like you see the chairs, they're very rickety, cheap chairs, and like they're clearly like meant for an orphanage. And instead of like letting them sit, you start taking the chairs as they're dancing, and start whittling down these goats, and these goats are really pretty goats, and you are able with a 21 to give all 20 of the children or whoever, I'd say around 15 of them are there. There's some of the younger ones start going to sleep and getting really tired, but you whittle down enough goats to where you can cover 15 of the orphans, and if tomorrow you want to do the same thing, easily be able to get the other 5 if they are not trying to murder you because they you can just ruin their chairs. But they're in the mode dancing, and they're getting these goats, and they're like, wow, this is really, thank you. Where did you get the wood from? And you're like, mm. Oh. Oh, what? Sorry, what? I. They're they're chairs with backs. Definitely chairs with back, but they're very slim. They're very thin. So okay. You know what? Then I'd say with a 21, instead of getting the handles and rolling the chair, you can actually carve the goat into the chair. Yeah, you can do that instead, so that you're not like ruining the chairs. But no, so the dancing still goes on. You now notice all the children are either asleep or they're dancing right now. Are you guys still performing? Yeah, it gets calmer, and the kids start getting tired and they're going to bed. You kind of realize you have a lot of time. There's barely any security right now. Warlock, you hear? There's no problem. You don't have anything, but you hear in the back of your head. There's one thing that Dave's party would really like. Nothing else. You guys don't. You guys don't hear this. Only Warlock hears this. um. Um. So no, but only Warlock hears this. So you guys still have no clue. Well, you know that the children are going to sleep because of the playing. And so I'd say it's like around midnight at this point, and some of all the younger children are now asleep. I'd say around. Let me roll a d10, d12. 4 of the older children are awake, and now it's like around like. I'd say Artemis is still awake still dancing on this new leg. Andrin, the male dragonborn, is still there, like kind of slow dancing with the Paris of, actually not Paris, sorry. With Scurbist, who's the gnome female, 16 years of age, and there's still, and the brother of actually another gnome by the name of Milo is still awake, and the male Asimar Orleant is still up, as well as the two the male elf and female elf, Alia and Alan. They're kind of drinking to themselves at a table, but they're enjoying this. And you would definitely see Valksy, after putting his little sister to bed, come back out and just hang against the wall, being like, yeah. you know, this music's not my thing, but I can handle it. Yeah. And you see him like battling to fall asleep, but like all the older children are there, they're dancing, they're having a good time. You can see that there isn't like a lot of entertainment that happens nowadays for the older children, especially since they're taking care of the younger ones. But they're doing their best. They're having fun. So, still goes on. What would you guys like to do? Yeah, so Cora, you've been killing it with like really establishing like a mood, because it went from being really like energetic to being really soothing, and like now she throws up these sparkles with her presentation. These even like at their old age, they're like, whoa, and they start like you can see them getting teary eyed. Like it clearly, especially especially or Leyland, who's the male Asimar. You kind of see like he's getting like tears streaking down his face. You can see that somewhere in his life he must have remembered something about his childhood before the orphanage, and it's like you hit a spot. Javier, I'd say Javier so Javier, you take a seat at a table. You look at this. You take a look at these sparkles in the clouds, and you remember simple times, and it brings you back to a memory of back in Waterdeep, when your mother and father would take you on their high esteemed boat and would ferry you around the different places in the sea. And at one night, you stumbled upon. You were getting back later than expected, but you saw the sky, and all these beautiful like many stars in the sky, and almost saw them falling. I felt like an illusion about falling, and sparkling and shattering into stardust and just falling all over you. And it's a for Javier, it's a very sentimental moment, and he it yeah. Obviously, though, like it depends on you if you want to keep it's like show that you have emotions right now. If you're going to keep it very close and be a toxic man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. Oh, but no, like whatever you want to do with that, yeah. Is what is everyone else doing? Yeah. But no, you. So if is no one else gonna do anything with this time? Cause I'd say after this, like, stops. It's all right. Roll a performance check and read me the poem, or read the poem that everyone. It can be 15. Okay. And what would it could be a simple poem. It could be a simple poem. Say something like 4 words. Say four let. Say four letter. Say four like 4 lines of something, and like they don't have to rhyme. It can even be based on. Since you're a bard, you base your. Since you're a bard, you can base your poems off of your tales. You see. So So yeah, you see Valkyrie kind of like, it does wait for you. Just like wiping away a tear, and he's still on the wall. Who, but someone noticed. I'd say, Cora, you notice this, and you look over, and he just looks at you like, he starts becoming cool again. Everyone else seems to like really like it and like gives a round of applause towards Cora. Oh. Yeah, that would. Yeah, this is actually a very beautiful image, Cora. Thank you for that. It's like it's a moment of like obviously it also adds a little bit of like a like deeper tone towards like these children who's been here for a while. Maybe for some of them, it's a turning point in their lives where they're like, if this is what it's like out there, why can I not just experience it? And so they're having this internal conflict, but they're very grateful. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? He just like one note. Like, yeah, I'd say even with an, it still is beautiful. It's I'd say with your performance check throughout the night, it still is beautiful. It's not something that will hurt someone. It also hurts if you play it really poorly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, yeah. Anything else that so Cora, so Warlock's just gonna go and procrastinate going to bed. Anything else? Ooh, okay. So the last hour I'd say is this like rhythmic rhythmic type of like beat that it's very like uplifting, like it's like bringing like this somber tone back up, like as if there's light at the end of the tunnel. That's a motivational speech in a song, and these children start like dancing more rhythmically, and they start like spinning in a circle with their compatriots, and it's very very sweet. Is there anything else? I will do that last because they're still going on. Anything you want to do before like everything ends? So Javier, Greg, are you guys still dancing? I know Javier, you stopped to take a to rest, but are you back to dancing? Greg, what are you doing throughout this time? Greg. Okay, well, oh the goat, they're all goat chairs. All the chairs are goat chairs. Yeah, you go sit in a goat chair, and do you do the same thing as Javier? He was sitting down when there started to be sparkles in the sky based off of the tunes that Cora was giving. He actually I fucking forgot. Selena, what are you doing this whole time? You're not dancing. You're not going to steal shit. You're not going to help talk to anyone. Debatable. Okay, so Selena, this whole time you're just gonna not do anything. You're gonna sit down, chill out. Um, I will say, I will say later on tonight there is this so one of the children kind of gets tired of dancing. This would be, the, this would be the actually, this would be the older elf named Alan, the sister of Ayla. Ayla at this point is dancing off with with Orla, Orlayland, who's the Asimar who was crying. He kind of sits down next to you, he's like, so, you're not gonna dance? I'm talking to Selena here, not you. So, so, yeah, so you're not gonna dance? Listen, I don't think that your height's your problem. I think it's your attitude. Oh, he's 20. This is the old. This is one of the oldest children. He's 24. Um, he's like me, who's living alone in a different state, but his mother still comes by, but he doesn't have a mother. So he's been one of he. You can clearly see this guy was. You can assume he was one of the first orphans that helped out at the orphanage, who was here at the orphanage. Being here so long, he hasn't been something like that. But no, it's still like he's been here a while, and so he's like, you need to start even if you're tired. Just like 15 minutes, it won't be that bad. Come on. I mean, only if it wouldn't be. I wouldn't say no to dance with you. All right, roll a performance check. Tell me what you got. So he has this confidence, and you get on the dance floor, and you're doing, I'd say with an 8, you are doing the bare basics. Like, it's not a little bit more than a bare minimum, but basics. He kind of just stands there and just look. He doesn't even dance. Like, it starts getting rhythmic, and you just see him stand like a pencil. He kind of got lost and didn't realize what to do. You didn't realize that he didn't. He dancing, but you weren't paying attention to him dancing. It was just like him just. And yeah, so that's you just. Yeah, lead. That's right. I'm supposed to lead. Okay, and so with a natural one, what do you say? You're supposed to lead. He just grabs your shoulders and just starts like spinning you around. Oh, he just like, man, this is great. I love dancing. I love dancing, don't you? Thanks. Normally I don't do this, but everyone else had a partner, even the little kids when they were here, and my sister just goes off, and it's kind of hard. I don't want to dance with my sisters. It's just weird, And it gets. But what? Who is that? Who's talking? Is Warlock just like playing the accordion and just getting closer? It's like, yes, it is quite weird. I'd say, you know what I'd say funny? Warlock, you would notice him just doing that, and you'd be like, I can cause chaos. And you just get, and you just start walking closer, just like, yeah. And then when you say that, he's like, what the So he's just like, so Selena, you're looking up at him, and he's just looking straight. He's not even looking at you, and he's just looking at Warlock, like walking in his line of sight, being like,
I'm not gonna pay for another testing, Mom.
okay, that dude's kind of creepy. So yeah, you know, is this how they do it, right? Like, you just grab the shoulders and just move them around? I've never, like, believe it or not, all my time in this orphanage, and no one's ever asked me to dance like this. Oh, do you want to embarrass? Yeah, you know what? Sure. Yeah, yeah. Um, how do you role play? How do you role play this? Oh. Oh yeah. I'll be right back. Okay, Selena. Yeah, yeah. Dude. Oh, well, no. Like this? Like this? Square okay, like this? Like this? Oh, with my feet. Okay. What's your name, dude? What? Wow, dude. You have such beautiful eyes. No. I look. She was pretty, but you're handsome. And he starts. I want. Um. Roll. Roll a. Roll a dexterity saving throw, and yeah, you roll a perception check if you'd like. Um. You are too slow as you see this man lean in and straight up plant a kiss on you. Selena, you'd see this too. Not enough. Still. You'd see this too, Selena. Um, yeah, so Selena, you'd see this, and what's your reaction? He looks over to you, Selena. It's like, oh, you weren't supposed to see that. Um, he looks up. He just was. He's like, His sister comes up and smacks him on the back of the head, like, you idiot! You're not supposed to do that. It's like, I can, and so you see him, his sister dragging him away, but he's like, I can't help it. I can't help it. They're all so attractive. I want to make out with them all. It's like, this it doesn't matter, okay? You have to pick one. You can't go with all of them. Like, but I want to. This is why you don't stay in this is why you stay in the orphanage for so long. Like, what do you mean? Like, every single person, and just like, go on. And then just go into their rooms and close the door. And you can hear muffling. It's like, yeah, that was chaos. Javier, I'm gonna roll a performance check for something. Yeah, that was a that dude kissed you terribly. Like, you know that thing where you're like, you don't have your mouth closed, they have their mouth open. It was just, Like this guy's clearly like socially awkward, very bad at talking and dating, and he needs to seriously get out into the world. Um. So I is there nothing else that anyone wants to do? Yes. Okay. You can talk to Cora. I'm gonna head to the restroom. Everything okay? Warlock in the background of it all being like, "Yay!" Yeah. I'd say, Bosch, is there anything that you would like to do during this thing? Oh no, yeah, you can. I'll let you perceive that. Very clearly uncomfortable. And even after the kiss, like Javier just is like, if he kissed him good enough, maybe there would be something. But no, he was awful. He did not get any of the signs. Go ahead. Cora, I mean, a character reference? DM to the DM to the real world. I am looking for work. My number is 1843. Anyway, but no. Okay. Anything else? Is there Greg, you said you weren't gonna do anything, right? All right. Yep. This was a beautiful. I think this was a beautiful night, minus the kissing. And the one person that tried to connect that wanted it just um remember the days when you used to rob those kids. Anyway, I'd say that ends the night of the party. The party's night here at the Helping Hand Orphanage. You get all of you get a long rest. You're able to regen all your hit points. I would say, as a DM, I was kind of hoping one of you guys went and stole the capybara. Yeah, no, I. We'll see what happens. Okay. Um. Well, no, wait till we actually roleplay this. So yeah, you all get a long rest. You have your own respective rooms. Some of you share. I mean, Cora and Selena obviously share. Greg and Javier share. Bosch shares a room with Warlock. Um, or Nore sleeps in the barn, and Coulter is kind of like Coulter is just sleeping in. He the whole time Coulter just is looking out the window and just like especially when the glare comes, he looks out the window and there's like tears down his face and he's like, well, the next day comes, you all wake up. Warlock, I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me. You're fine. For now, you wake up in your own sane mind. Everyone meets back down the stairs for breakfast. You all wake up and everyone comes down. Yeah, you clearly you see him. He's actually very sullen and very like sad. Kind of like he doesn't look at you guys, but clearly he's like kind of. He's really like he feels like guilty, and he for a lot of things. You can see his sister just like very upset next to him, but like still like next to him. You can clearly see that the sister's probably like the more mature, more understanding one of everything going on in his life. But like you don't want to approach him. You're just like, screw that guy. So you guys sit on like far away from him in the adult section. Felicity and Frank walk down together. I think the person that with the highest perception would notice. They hold hands for like a second before obviously letting go while they're walking down the stairs. Yeah. And there were clearly some fun times happening. Or at least that's what you think. And so yeah, so actually wake up and you go and look, there's one chair missing. Coulter's nowhere to be seen. He left a note though. On his chair, it simply says, "Hey guys, thank you so much for saving my life. I know I'll meet you guys back at Dawn Grasp in a bit, but I just wanted to leave early because I miss my family. And I kind of miss weed. Let's be honest here. I've been getting withdrawals. I've been like shaking and getting really depressed, and like I really need to smoke. and my wife gets the best weed, and I don't know how she does it, but like I need it. I need it. I will meet you at home. I promise to break through this addiction eventually. But yeah, I will see you soon. Coulter. It's his note. It's a note. Like, but no, yeah. No, that was a note. So you guys don't talk back to him. He just, or I guess you talk to like yourself. Like, yeah, he's leaving for weed. And the cultist or the kidnapped cultist is just like in the corner. Like he didn't sleep comfortably at all. He's like, "Oh, could you guys not give me any more like of a shitty time? First you play that garbage, and now you're like, and I didn't get to sleep until 2? What is this shit?" Say that again. Oh no, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. That will come in a bit. But no, yeah. So I assume nothing. No one wants to talk during breakfast. It's gonna. Yeah, I'd say yeah. I mean, it can. I think it can happen, but like obviously some people are waking up with like sad, a little sad, but like happy. It's like a sad happy where it's like you wake up and you kind of realize, wow, it was how good it was, wasn't it? But you all wake. Everyone wakes up and they get their food. Some are really rejuvenated. The kids are especially happier today. They seem to be more energized and motivated. Um, and I'd say breakfast is done, and Frank stands up. It's like, all right, boys. Um, I'd say you'd have ham strips and eggs, ham strips, and a little bit of a. Oh, they are. The ham. Sorry, correction. Not ham strips. It's a plant. It's like shiitake mushrooms, and like cooked in like it's like tofu and a lot of greens. Like they have a lot of fruit as well. Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, you are guys were welcome to eat your own meat that you brought with you, but hmm? Yeah, you hear in the back, Warlock. You hear in your head. You hear in your you hear Warlock, Warlock. Oh my God, Warlock. Wait. Warlock. You hear in the back of your head. I'm gonna roll a d8 really quickly. No, I'm rolling. I'm rolling a d8. Where's my d8? Um, you roll. So you hear in the back of your head, Warlock. Um. Um. Yes, you should talk to me more often. That's all you hear. That's all you hear. That nothing. The trick. You feel them coming and speaking, but nothing not taking over. Um. You would you would know this as number two. Yeah, go do that. But no, yeah. So I'd say you have breakfast. It's just simple greens and shiitake mushrooms and some fruits. And afterwards, Frank's like, "Well, that was delicious, Felicity. Thank you so much. Now I have one last thing I need to do for these clowns, and then I'm gone. So let's do this." And He goes up to the cultist like, "Are you ready for the talking room, good sir?" Uh, yeah. I love guys. I love to talk. I'm me know me a talker. You saw me on the way here. Good on talking. It is like good. Greg, pick him up. I am so glad that you listen to me all the time, Greg. It is great. I see you growing much taller in the future. Bring it out. Bring him out. Bring him outside, and starts walking outside. You will see the talking room. He start walking outside, and you see him walking away from the orphanage, close to the barn. He stops at the door. Actually, Basilix, I did promise you that you could. I did promise you were gonna come. You wanna come? Someone roll a d20 for me. I think I'm good. Thanks, though. Your funeral. And he walks out. Starts walking towards the barn. You guys follow him? You guys roll it. If you like to roll insight, whatever you like, whatever you think. Uh, Frank. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ooh, with a 20, with a 20, dirty 20, you'd see that he's just walking to the barn. He seems like he's intent. He's pretty serious right now. Like he had his fun. It's now time to get serious and get some answers out of this man. And he's pretty like upset because he really wants this to. He really wants to find the truth of the matter, but like nothing, as far as you know, is malicious. Or at least what you think is malicious. Yeah. So he's walking to. Huh? Yeah. So I'd say everyone walks towards the barn. You don't see anyone in there. It looks like Orinor has chosen Wenris and Ambrose have escaped to another part of the orphanage. They are still there. The goats, they seem to have, they've lost their color. Like when the mother goat passed away, because of you guys, and it's demonic possession, the goats lost their color and seems to have any type of any type of demonic possession they may have had. So they act like normal goats, and clearly one of them is now becoming like the mother goat again. Like you can see them getting pregnant. It's like great. So, so Frank actually goes to the back of the bar and he says, "Now I want you guys to trust me on this, okay? It's gonna look bad. It's gonna look weird, and I will have a lot of. I can't explain it all. Okay, but have I ever strayed you down the wrong paths? Look, just please trust me, okay? And he reaches down to the edge of the wall, like at the back of the barn. He almost grabs something, and it's like a zipper, just zip. A white portal, a white door, a white slit in the wall opens up, and he just says, "Follow me," and he walks through it. You guys gonna follow him? Greg, you kind of need to follow him, cause so you follow. I think, um, who roll a arc. Yeah, detect magic. There is no. There's no magic. It is though. It is. It is divine. Oh, the divine magic. Then yes. Sorry. And it wouldn't be insight because like it would be that we're trying to perceive perception. I'd say it would be more arcane. Like this is um Bosh. I'd say too that you would be able to roll insight, roll Arcana check on this too. 22 Warlock. You would actually, Bosh. You would know about portals. You would know a little bit about portals. Being a wizard, working with So it's a 14 plus 5. But Greg walked through. He didn't even stop. You guys see Greg with the Greg walk through with the cult. It's like, hey guys, what's that big dot? It's just gone. With a 14, Bosh, you would know about wizards how they're able to take like a fragment of reality and make it like bend and alter, just to have them allow to shift to different planes. You wouldn't, but you don't know what this is. You would know it's like a doorway to another plane, but it's not like Warlock. You would know. You would know this as exactly the same, except that you know that this is going to his own personal plane. You guys, like I said, this is your tutorial character. He's pretty powerful. You have no clue about him. So you got um, you guys walk in. You guys walk in. Everyone walks in, and you walk in, and yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Um, I would say go ahead. You would know though that the alarm I think doesn't alt trigger if you're in a different plane. I'm pretty certain the same plane. Okay. Yeah, this is a plane. Nope, different plane, not gonna work. I'd say you would know, but you can still put the alarm anyway.
Customer service.
So you're all running. Sorry, go on. I don't know if that'd be the case.
My package.
Would that be allowed? Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Make the yeah, yeah. I'd say yeah, you can put the alarm and have it be something like that will scare people. What would you put?
Damaged. I need it by tomorrow. Representative called me, and they're supposed to have called me back. They didn't.
Okay. I'd say Bosch would be able to like mimic that with the magic.
Yes.
Look, let's continue the story, guys. I have a bunch of things. Okay, so you guys all he set the alarm and you all run into the room, into the plane, and you enter and it is white space. Pretty much you see like a lot you are on a white ground and there is all around you all white. But as you start walking closer, you see things start to build around you. You can see little trees starting to pile up around a little fountain, but very small one, not very like huge, as you think I mentioned. And you start walking closer, and you see Frank Wayne. Like, Greg, you would see this first. The party rest of this. See Greg waiting at the front of this small cottage house. Says like, it took you guys long enough. It's a very cozy home. It seems to resemble like something like furbolgs would live in if they were more bound down to earth and ground based. It's like you can see like welcome to my home. This was where this is a replica of where I was raised. Thank you, thank you. Let's let's talk about the details later. Right now, let's continue on. Let's continue to the talking room. And so he opens the door, and as you enter, you can notice something. Notice something interesting. The outside looks very small, but the inside is very large. You guys would notice this is similar to Jolly Good's house, store. How his store can be much bigger inside than it is on the outside. Um, but you walk in, and you realize there's not much to the house. There's like clearly sections for specific things. You have a section for his sleeping quarters if he was sleeping there. You'd have your own little area. You'd have his own little area for cooking, his own little area for his own activities, and then there's a room. That's just there's a door, and it says the talking room, and there's a period and a high and like an underline next to the room part. And he starts walking over there. Shall we? The cultist is like, "Oh my god, this is incredible! Wait, what? Why am I saying this? Please let me go, please." Um,
I need customer service for my
uh,
box that was stolen. And that's been arrived.
absolutely.
Yes.
I could kill you all instantly if I tried.
I would like to talk to customer service.
Anyway, he enters the room. He opens the door, and it's like, get the guy inside. Yes, sure. You throw him in. Um, he takes 1 point of bludgeoning. But I'd say you enter in after Frank. You see the room is actually like an interrogation room. There's a table in front and two chairs, but behind the side of Frank's side, there's also like torture tools. They seem very clean. And so Frank sits him. So he's still tied up. The guy's still tied up and stuff. And it's like how do I describe it? There's like he's still tied up and he puts him in the chair, and then he goes sits back down. It's like, listen, we let you live, and we want you to be able to have a little bit of redemption in your heart, depending on your answers and what you do today. That will all change the course of your life. Do I make myself clear? The cultist is like, yes, yes, but I've done nothing wrong. I wasn't a part of the cult. I was just there. I was, yeah. All right. So we're gonna go into something I call the talk. You're gonna interrogate this cultist, and this is all you guys. I'm not going to interact. Frank says he's all yours, people. And I'm going to be in this corner. And there's an empty chair right there in front of him, and this table separating them. Who would like to go first? Warlock here's in the back of your head. I do. Yes. So who goes first? So who wants to go first and interrogate this guy? Oh no! You know what? I'd say that you are able to be outside the room, but there's like a little window, and it's like Frank's just in the corner. So someone, so yeah, and you can hear everything that talks, but like yeah, it's like you go, but someone has to enter first and like ask him questions. Okay, so Bosch and Greg, Bosch and Javi. Okay, Bosch and Javier, you enter. By the way, anything in the you can use anything in this in the room. That's there. So yeah, I'd say that's a sledgehammer. But first, like, obviously, you enter the room. It's like, oh, are you guys gonna ask me questions first? Look, I can tell you everything about me. My name is Tristan. I was born in Dongrass. I'm 28 years old. I'm just a normal guy. I don't know what's going. Yeah. Yes. Of course. I never lie. I'm always telling the truth. Um, they were postcards. Actually, wait. Before I answer anything, roll a persuasion check. Um, um, oh, those were postcards that a couple of ladies down in Doncross gave me after I paid them like 5 silver for their only parchments. I paid, um, I paid 2 extra gold for this one lady, Elena Whitehorn. I just wanted that little extra, like I wanted that special message as well. Like, cause I wanted to feel special, man. Like, she's really pretty. Did you see her husband? That guy's an asshole, bro. Oh, nothing, bro. I just buy their content. I just buy her content, bro. That Coulter Whitehorn and his wife and the daughter and son. No, yeah, no, you wouldn't know Coulter at all. You wouldn't know Colt. Yeah, go on. Wait, what? Sledgehammer? No, no, no. Listen, I wasn't trying to kill anyone. I was kidnapped by these cultists. They were forcing me to open a portal to the abyss. It was disgusting. I had like nothing I could do. Sorry? Can I do that? I don't know I could do anything. I don't think I can do it now. Why were they only parchments? You're holding the sledgehammer when you say that? Oh, okay. What? Um, roll and roll and then roll an intimidation check. You could. Was yes, I do like my balls very much. But I'm telling, why are you doing this? I'm honest, like, I don't know much about these people. Look, I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. They just kidnapped me. They're, fuck, shit, balls, fuck, look, they're calling themselves the Wanderers of Kickersey. The Wanderers of Kickersey. They suddenly just started appearing around Dongrass, and I one day had enough because they were taking, like, everything that's been happening. They've been just people, like, there's a lot of things happening in that thing, and I said I need to stop this, and I went and found them, and I was about to try and attack them. And then this really scary dude just grabbed me by the throat and was like, no. Or something like that. Like, just like... And I was so scared, man. And they kidnapped me. And then, when I started... What? I think, at this point, Frank... Um... No. What, following you? No, why would I follow you? That... No. I've answered your question. I don't know. I didn't follow you. What? I mean, I did run. I did tell you I ran and found the place and was about to attack them.
They're so weird. You know that anomaly? It is mama fucking fear. Is a between my book Saturday and Marathon was the fear and
No, not, not sus. What? It's a one-way mirror, so they can't, so you can't see them, but they can see you. Frank's just here like, I'm just here to make sure that things don't get too out of. Yes, he was just like, I'm just here to make sure you don't go do something too crazy. Um, as you do, you swing it down, and then you just hear, and you look over, and Frank's holding the sledgehammer. It's like, why are you doing that? He answered your questions. Well, that's something that you can probably do. That's something that you can figure out without violence. Well, what happened? Oh, sorry, I don't mean to. That's not my sorry, but it's like he's just like that's something that you can do without violence for now, and he just drops it. It's like, all right, you two get out of here. You've done your part. He just starts grabbing his balls and it's like, oh, oh. All right, who are the next two? All right, go ahead. So who are the two? Okay. Cora and Selena walk in. Sure. Yeah, it is a little weird. Also, that guy that made out with you, really an asshole, bro. He should be here, not me. I should be out there. No, the, uh, Alan. Yeah, no, but he kissed that dude without consent in front of you after making that move? Dick. Yeah, honestly, dude looked like a pencil. Dude looked like a pencil, and he did not know how to move it. Yeah, but like honestly, dude, I'm sorry that happened to you. I would never do that to you. I would make sure that you are the only person that I see, and everything else and no one else would be even there. It would just be us. Yeah. So look, could you just tell them that I'm like that? Like, I just kidnapped by them, and so I can get out of here, please. Yeah, absolutely. Roll inside check. No. Only I'd say yeah, you could, but only people that would. 17 hits it. You can clearly see he's hiding something. Like he said, he's mentioned the name, but he's hiding something more. He's like like you know when someone's lying and they start like shaking a little bit and they're just like trying their hardest to sound monotone, but like it's calm. But he's losing it inside. He's really anxious and scared. What do you what? Well, what? Say some things that's persuading, and if I think it's persuading, I'll let you roll a persuading check. Roll a persuasion check. Oh yeah, definitely. Are you sure? Like you're not gonna hurt me? Are you gonna tell the guy outside not to hit me in the balls, please? Look, I didn't get kidnapped. I was I was a new follower. Um, I originally was planning on trying and attacking them, but one day I just saw them set this daycare on fire, and it just spoke to me. Like, I mean, thankfully there were no children in there. 'Cause that'd be awful, but like, God, having like them burning down a building and just seeing the carnage it causes, and then just like that was what I wanted. Not this, not this kidnapping, this hurting people. Huge fan of Fire. It's actually my middle name, Tristan Fire. Tristan Fire. Tristan Fire. No. Wait, no, not no. Fuck. God, I have to think of what's the last name. I'll let you guys choose his last name. Testicles. Tristan Fire Testicles. Yes, I love Fire. In a sense, you could think he's a mythic, fantasy version of Greek. Yes. But no, but um, yeah, like I love Fire, dude. I love the way it cackles. I love the way that it makes it warm, everything warm. I love when even the chaos of it looks beautiful. It just, it really makes me feel like home. Bosh, you would hear this and you would start getting. I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw. Bosh. Actually, wait, not wisdom. Wisdom. Constitution. Something where it's like willing yourself to stay put. Oh, wisdom. Yeah, okay, wisdom. You have the sun. You have after hearing this and hearing about the fire, these memories come back into your brain. You have the sudden urge to barge in and hurt this guy. What? So what? So yeah, you're gonna do that. You get to the door and it doesn't open. Like, you grab the sledgehammer, it doesn't open. I'd say that I let you start banging on the door with the sledgehammer. Yeah, so you see this very frail Bosch, like very awkwardly, like picking up this hammer. He's frail and he does not have a lot of strength, but there is this red anger in his eyes. And you just see him just like, ah, just like starts cursing and starts like saying, "You don't know, you don't know," and just starts beating the door. You guys wouldn't hear this in the in the room, but he keeps talking. But you could hear a slight thudding, but you think it's just him tapping his foot because he's tapping his foot. But no, you don't hear it. But
So if you want, and you're going to Auntie Lena's
um,
tomorrow, she
but you guys would hear like, and the message just spoke to me, and I mean that what it was before. Everything now is just like kidnapping, and we were about to get into murdering like a high official, and like just for what? For materials for some kind of portal to the underworld, to the abyss. It's like it doesn't make sense. Why? Yeah.
okay, get some. Is there salt?
No, I'm not. Oh, I just stayed in the in the cave. I stayed in the cave to ensure that materials and preparation were complete, and that we were able to get everything for the portal. Well,
So you got two choices. Push it real hard. So tomorrow, go to Auntie Lena and ask her to help you. Why fuses on the way there? Or neurosupplying or something.
okay. What's the role?
That's a good idea. Okay.
How what?
Love you. What?
Um, what are you inciting? What are you checking?
Show me.
Oh, that he was it. No,
I'm
yeah.
not there.
You would see him tell. He's telling the truth. He seems like pretty confident. He's actually looking at Selena as like feeling really bad because like he's also kind of like enamored by her beauty, but like and he feels really bad because he recognizes her from the kidnap, but like he can't say anything
Look in the corner
because
to the
those
right.
people brought them in just like yeah, it just happened. You open the door and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Fusicord is just for itching
Yeah.
and cortisone. You need a Neosporin or Bactroban or do you have Bactroban?
What is the thing? What is the roll?
That's it. Good job, man.
Oh, I thought you did.
Try and push the nail a little bit that it pops.
Oh, okay then go ahead. Go ahead.
And down, down. Push the down nail from up to down, not from the tip of it. Like as if you have your finger on the table and you're pushing it from the top of the nail down
Hold
onto the
on.
table.
Okay. Sorry about that. I thought you opened the door.
Whatever that. Okay, so just put that antibiotic
Okay.
cream underneath the nail, and tomorrow take it with you and have Auntie Lena help you.
Is she?
You have to push the nail.
Then she is, yeah. Oh, give me a second. I
Rojas.
um so you know, you see him and he looking like you're right. Thank you. And as you turn to open the door, roll a dexterity saving throw. Hey, James, can you tell me how much a sledgehammer does? Thank you, buddy. So a nine? I hate to say it, I think that fails. What's your? Well, I'd say Roll the hit, actually. Actually, no, no, no. Dexterity saving throw, 9? No, you got no clue. Oh, yeah, no. And, I mean, Warlock's the only person that's really like, oh my god, wait, we need to do something about this. I noticed about the talk. Bosch and Javier and Greg are very. Bosch is trying to beat the shit out the door. Javier and Greg are trying to console him. Um. Okay, what about a Warhammer? Give me a Warhammer. Let me see here. I'm just trying. Okay, I would say this is a medium-sized sledgehammer. Okay, that's fine. 2d8. What is your strength modifier? Boss. Who was this, Selena or Cora? Who opened the door? I'd say, okay. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you open the door. As you open the door, Tabosh just bamming you in the head with a fucking sledgehammer. And Frank just looks over like, Frank and Tristan look over, people like, Tristan's like, ah! And oh no, they're coming! And Bosch, you're trying to get into the door at this point. Get upset. Roleplay how upset you are right now, Bosch. And so you're trying to push through. And you're trying to come in and hit him again. And you're not trying to hit him. Who would like to stop this? Yeah. Okay, go for it. Look, sometimes these people need to learn it themselves. If it gets too bad, I'll stop it. But right now, oh, the line was crossed a long time ago. This just. I just think this is funny. Uh, uh. Oh no, I would say you aren't able to. Okay, so what's the plan? So Bosch, you're trying to cast magic missiles. What type of things do you need for magic missiles? Is it like verbal, somatic? Does it need your hands? Verbal, somatic. Somatic means what? So then definitely. Um, I would say you're not able to because you're holding a sledgehammer, and you're trying. If you were to drop the sledgehammer, you would then just be, because Greg's trying to grab you, Selena's trying to stab you. You wouldn't be able to. Yeah, but you're not able to cast it because you have it in your hand. It would take a bonus action or an action, since you're not a warrior, to drop the weapon. So, um, so Greg, you're grappling. Roll a grapple check or roll a strength check, and contest his strength with Bosch. Bosch, you also roll a strength check. What the fuck? Okay. So somehow, Greg does not grab Bosch, and Bosch is escaped. Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Selena, you want to stab him? Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. How are you gonna stop the stabbing? Um, I'm not. I really don't want to roll initiative, but at this point, the moment that Selena goes to stab, you hear, and the time stops again, and it's like, oh god, what have you got? What the fuck? Look, you can talk, but you can't move. Look, look. Fire is a very sensitive topic for Bosch. Clearly, he can't contain himself. I promise, and he touches Selena's shoulder, and you're healed back to full hit points. I promise that this will not happen again. But please, we just have one group left, and then I will let you smash his balls in. And you hear Tristan being like, "Wait, what? No, I didn't anything. What? No." Uh-oh. I like my ball. I get right to the sledgehammer and he grabs it. Please. It was funny. Well, it was gonna go well until the moment that they were about to in team fight for something that it was. They have to learn the hard way sometimes. And sometimes you just have to guidance to give them guidance. That Bosch needs to control his temper, and that I should really not make. I should also really not make this room sound. I should also really not make this room soundproof. Because that would have been easily avoided if I just, let them hear that. Anyone I bring to my plane? Anyway, look. I'm sorry, Bosch. I'm sorry, Selena. I did not. And Cora, this is my fault. I'm sorry. Don't. Um, I just, just for our. I mean, okay. So here's what I'll say, Cora. You don't need to forgive Bosch, but clearly, it's not like Bosch. You could just tell, Bosch was out. Like there was something, Bosch felt like something was wrong, and she just got over. Bosch was Bosch was overcome with rage. Yeah. Yeah, so Cora and Selena leave. Cora goes off to do her own thing. Bosch kind of sits in a corner. Um, Now it's the final group of Warlock and Greg, unless Greg doesn't want to do anything. What? It's only Warlock. If you're not gonna go in, you're gonna take care of everything outside, Greg. And then Warlock, you can go in alone. And Warlock, I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw. You're fine. You're fine.
I'm coming, baby.
You're good. You're good.
I'm coming.
Did you? Oh, finally, someone sits in the chair. I feel so welcome. I feel like we're on an even playing field. No, 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 no. Just, oh, please, please don't threaten to kick me in the balls, and please, please don't like tempt me and then make me feel terrified for my life by a raging madman. Cora, the tiefling, she told me that like, okay, tempting as in like, like she said that we're all friends, like we're friends, right? I can trust you. We're not enemies. You're not gonna hurt. Um, yeah, yes. Roller persuasion. Honestly, a little bit of both. Like, you're right. It is warm. It is homely, is welcoming, but in its own beauty, it is destruction. I can feel my hands, and I feel the fire on my hands. I feel the warmth, and my body suddenly comes from being mildly, inconceivably cold to bright hot. I don't feel more alive than when I have my hands on fire and I'm setting anything I can on fire. I just want. I enjoy warmth so much. Kick. He's trying to look away. It's just like I would you like to move his face? Yeah, it's like So you did your research on the hollows? Oh. Oh, okay.
Coming.
Yeah, he looks. He actually, that's the reason why he's looking away. It's he looks into your eyes, and for a split second, he sees everything, like a little glimpse of the different shades of color in your eyes. A sort of flash, like suddenly it's blue, white, purple, black, and he just looks away because he's just like, I fucking hell. Intimidation with advantage. That was a really powerful speech. Um, he he did he did promise me a lot. He promised me glory. He promised me warmth. Promised me to be able to grow my magic, grow this power, even have a nice place in another plane. He promised me a lot of things. But the most thing that the thing that he promised me the most was security. I don't know his name. He only calls himself. He goes by. He's our leader. He goes by the he goes by the wicked. Wicked is the chosen of Kickersy, or like not the champion, but like in a sense, he is the person that it will lead Kickersy into the next, um, into godhood, into becoming bigger than more of the material of the main gods of this world, like bigger than a lot, bigger than Tharizdun. Because I've folks in here. Are you are you willingly going to let one of them come in out? You hear in the back of your mind, I'm quite higher than that. this this is the first time someone's ever given me powers and the ability to do all this and expand and grow. And I mean, I was only simple things like the wicked. He would tell me that the opening this portal and getting all these materials are for the greater good of Kikrsey, and to overthrow Therisdu and become the god of the abyss, and to grow. It just he's still a smaller demon, but we have faith and belief in him, and I see the wicked and I see what he can do. You can see now tears are streaming down his face. He's like kind of realizing the actions and everything. Like, no, 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 no. I want to be helpful. I don't want to be causing more problems. I thought I was helping. No, no, no. Well, who can I look forward to? I am. Uh, I wish that Cora was here. I wish Cora was here because she would have said that so bad. Can um can you can you get me a tissue, please? These tears are. I don't have hands. Dude, why is it all ashy? My colleagues. Uh, um, I'm gonna roll a d20. Okay. So that's the end, and Frank stands up and lets everyone in, being like, "All right, gang, everyone enter the talking room, including you, Bosch." What is that idea? Wait, what? I thought you just told me about it. Oh no. Oh, ooh, interesting. Bosch, what do you suggest we do?
Good night, Chief.
Good night, Mom. I need an answer now, Bosch. I need an answer now, Bosch. How about how? Wait, could, does anyone want to hear him out first? Um, look. Okay. So I rolled a third time because I forgot to roll for. I rolled the first time for Cora and Selena. The second time was I forgot to roll for Bosch and Javier. Um, it's more of like a DC for myself to see what's Tristan's like thing. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So Tristan gets time. Like, can I please get my hands? At least, can I get my hands? So Frank goes up and cuts the binds of his arms, and he's like, um, yeah. I after talking to Cora, the tiefling, and you, sir, um, I realized that maybe fire isn't everything I thought it was. It can be warmth, but it can also be cold. It is a dangerous thing, and I feel like I've been led down a path of destruction rather than of servitude and helping. And I promise, if please, for the love of God, let me keep my balls and let me live. I want to be able to help people. I mean, it's kind of my last name, Skep. Testicles. Like, I need the testicles in order to actually. Yeah, it's like D's. Like, but like, I'm like, I'm begging you on everything that I know, and not even kick receipt. I promise to do good. I think that's a fantastic idea. Nothing comes out. Nothing come. Nothing. Hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. You, Bosh, you go to cast Magic Missile and prematurely grease. Frank's like Frank knows you're about to like cast Magic Missiles, and you're about to cast it, and then just grease. Like, he, he's like, I think that I will send him to a plane, but I will send him somewhere, and hopefully you never see him again. Me? Roll a persuasion check. Um, what's the? How are you assisting this? No, no. I'm sorry. What? Tristan fire testicles. Oh, yeah, yes. Who the fuck is Tordeko Smash Fist? Roll for attack. No, I didn't give you advantage on that. I'm sorry. Only Javier rolls for attack. It's just yeah. No, you miss because I added extra DC because Frank's right there. You go and swing, and Frank moves like no, and he pushes you, and you swing, and like to describe it, you swing, and it just misses him, and it's like um you don't get a second swing because Frank at this point is like, all right, that's it. And he pushes you all out. He's like, it's like he snaps his fingers and everyone's like out of the door, and you just says, and he just looks outside the door. He's like, if you guys can't fucking control yourself, I'm gonna do it myself. And he slams the door. And you look through the window, and you see Frank talking to him, being like, "Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go now, Tristan? Are you ready to go now, Tristan?" Yes. If I'm meant to atone by this, I promise you I will do my best, and I will come back stronger. And so Frank leans down to Tristan and says something, whispers him something. And you see, but then you see him like move back out, and he's like, "All right, see you in hell." And he points his finger and he's like, and he starts casting an incantation, and he starts swirling it, and Tristan's like, wait, oh, no, okay. On second thought, I really want to do good for in the material plane. Please, can you just let me go? And he just falls. Like you see, there's a portal, and he falls through. You don't know where. You don't know where. And that's it. He opens the door and says, "All right, that's the end of it. Let's go." He walks out. He walks out of he walks out of his home, out of his plane. You guys don't see him, and you want to follow. I guess you guys. I guess for brevity's sake, you follow him out, and you are now back in the barn. The alarm is still up. Um, it also for also brevity's sake, I will say you guys. It is around mid afternoon. You guys spend the rest of the day at the Laughing Hand at the Helping Hand Orphanage. The next morning you wake up. Alan approaches both Javier and Selena and apologizes. I'm sorry about how I was acting 2 nights ago. I was just really caught up in the moment, and I I didn't know how to react. And yeah. Sorry? Dance. Okay. I'm gonna roll a performance check for Alan. So he actually he doesn't perfectly do it, like, but you can see instead of like grabbing on his shoulders, he has the right posture, the right movement, and while he's a little stiff, he moves like as if he's dancing with someone. Not amazingly. I don't know. I don't know how this is me learning. Oh, this is forgiving, but okay. Um, yes, I'm sorry, Javier. You are very attractive, though. He just walks off towards Selena. Um, hey, Selena. Look, I'm really sorry for putting you through that terrible display of myself. I was caught up in the moment with all the music and the amazing scenery and everything going on, and I I could only apologize. I didn't display properly who I was, and I hope that one day you will, if you ever come back, we will be able to talk. Oh, he already forgave me. I actually just talked to him before you. Okay, thank God. But, um, anyway, anyway, I gotta go help out the kids. Thank you so much for forgiving me. I promise the next time you see me, I will be a changed man for you. All right. And I'd say as well. I mean, and if anyone wants to do anything before we leave, last time, then it's gonna be, uh, yeah. Oh no, Frank is with you guys. He's leading you back to Dawn Grasp. No, no, that's too low. Too low level. Too low level. You'll see. But so is nothing else anyone else wants to do? So, for once again, brevity's sake, I want to say as you leave the helping hand. Sorry. So what is the forgive? What? So are you apologizing? Okay. Okay. You hear in the background, and be less racist. And one of the kids is like, one of the kids like, actually, the Valksire will look at you and give you a big middle finger and run off. Anyway, so I'd say after that, the for sakes of brevity, I would love to role play out 5 more days of travel, but I have one more thing I want to do before we end the session tonight. Um, so you guys, after 5 days more of travel, I'd say you're able to fight off a couple of one night. You fight off a bunch of bandits much easier than you did before. Oh no, no! One night you see it you see it happening, and then out of nowhere you're like, I know exactly what's going on. Like you kind of just dodge out of the way. You dodge out of the way ahead of time, and you're like, hell yeah! And then you proceed to scare them off. But you get to the front of Dawn Grasp after 5 days of travel, and Frank turns towards you all, kind of in this like thing, and you can see that day he's kind of like preparing himself for something, and he says, "Well, gang, um, it is time for me to depart. I'm sorry I couldn't teach you. I tried teaching you as much as I could, and while you clearly need more work, I will always be nearby. Now, I'm going to give you guys. I want you guys to tell me what is your new. What are you guys planning on sticking together? Okay, Bosch and I have talked about the racism, and it's not his own fault. He is traumatized, but we are working on it. The Grease, on the other hand, I've talked with him. I have no clue, honestly. You need to go. You need to go see a arc. You guys need to go see a way stronger arcanist than me, and let me tell you, whew. So I'm assuming for the sake, I'm assuming I, I'm assuming everyone wants to. Wow, you guys fucking suck. um, guys, I'm assuming that everyone wants to stick together for this. Okay, um, his voice suddenly changes from a southern drawl to a. If that's the case, then I have no need for. I am not needed anymore. But before I leave, I want to give you guys a name for your party. What shall you be named? I'd say Greebo's been with the Greebo 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 comes out of your Greebo comes out of your little coat jacket, like in your coat jacket, just like comes out to your shoulders, like right there. It's like, yeah. Doesn't someone else have a pet? Greebo just goes and comes and but it's I'm not gonna kill off Greebo because that's my cat. Um, but um, so was there another animal? Yeah. You also they also kept the Orinore horse, the Oregon shell horse. Wenris is like Wenris just looks at them like, yeah, yeah. I just decided Orinore's is Orinore's path to let him stay with the children. He needs to be with the children. I even left Ambrose with the children. Thinking about it now, maybe I am not ready to yet. I need to be stronger. No, they banned me from the orphanage. Wow, that's racist. Anyway, oh shit. Ah, okay. Oh wow, did you speed draw that? The dancing. Yes, you can pin character you can pin character references. Greebo's racist. Knights of Greebo. One more vote. I'll let one more vote because okay. What the? You need to make that your. You need to make that your picture. You need to make that your picture, Javier. That's incredible. Oh, that's so good. Holy shit. Oh wow. Well, So what is your so what is your final name? So what is your final name? Warlock. There are many things I tell you, and many things that I keep. For now, it is something that I will keep. No, I'm not a liar. Frank is just one of my many names I give myself. No. Fuck that guy. He's a cunt. I will tell you my true name in time. But for now, I leave you with a couple of things. First, a group name, which I assume is the Knights of Greebo. Well, you can only vote once. You can only vote once. Well, shit. There's still Knights of Greebo at 3. Which means someone voted more than once. Selena, you voted twice. Okay. No, Selena needs to choose between which one. Oh yeah, you can't get your thing. Knights of Grebo then. The second thing I want to give you. I've seen that you guys have been. I see that you guys have been doing well, even though you were a little chaotic, kind of annoying. You guys fight well, and I want to give you a little bit more. And I think that you guys are ready to go on into your own world, but I can't leave you like this. So, everyone, you have leveled up to level 3. No, you can't fucking learn astral protection. This week, we will hopefully not tomorrow or Sunday, but hopefully throughout the week before Dragon Con. I will be reaching out if anyone needs help with figuring out what the route they want to go with their characters for level 3. Let me know, and I will help out, and I'll probably ask James for some help as well. But no, yeah, the final thing that I want to give you guys is a little bit of advice. People work great alone, and people work great in pairs, but it's really a group. But it's really a group of people, such as yourselves, that is able to help solve everyone's problems and make everyone feel satisfied and overall just stronger. I see a potential in your group, and I hope that you don't implode and that you strive and you grow stronger for your sakes and for mine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've already paid you. You all gain 100 gold. Or more specifically, each of you guys gain an equivalent of 100 divided by 7. So yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, you won't be working with me anymore. I appreciate everything. I hope that you guys do. I hope that the next journey in your adventure, you're able to help each other out. And you guys are able to stick together. For maybe one day I will call on you for more than just simple party activities like this. Maybe next time I will ask you to save your world. Until then, I bid you adieu. And he bows, and you see he suddenly starts glowing this bright light, brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, until you guys have to cover your eyes. And as the light fades, he is there, but the wind picks up, and you see his he starts to fall apart. It's like ash. He starts to. There's like his body, his whole. He looks. He winks and he turns away, and as he's walking away after that flash of light, he starts to fade into the breeze like ash. His body like starts to break apart, and he's walking away still, even when his legs are like deteriorated, and you see you see him like stop and look back right as his face just goes into the wind and ash. And that's where we're gonna end today's session. That's where we're gonna end today's session. I will say Frank didn't oath Thanos himself. Like that's something that would be like a way of just him transitioning out of like morality. Okay, we're out of session by the way. So yeah, but no, yeah, that was. I hope I included everyone in it as much as I could. What's up? Oh, absolutely. I would definitely consider it a possibility. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Astral projection will be non-combat. It be some. I would love. I probably will need to work on that. I probably need to figure that out, but it won't be anytime soon. Like you're way too little level. But yeah, welcome guys to level 3. Well, this was the introduction phases. This was the introduction. I did tell you this. From now on, all hordes, no holds barred. I'm gonna try and kill you guys as well. Like Frank, there's no more Frank gonna be coming in and like healing you guys and letting you guys res. You gotta be careful. Like, like seriously, I need to. You guys need to. You guys seriously need to like I mean like and if I'm not going to be as I'm going to be interactive, but I'm not going to try and like you guys did much better today than you did last week, 2 weeks ago. I felt you guys interacting more and actually trying to engage in the story, and it helped me better with my decisions on what to do in the moment. Because I wrote down a small list of things I wanted to do, and it took me this long just to get through it. Originally, if you guys didn't say anything, we would have just gone and done in 30 minutes. But no, that was perfect. That was on character. I really liked that. That thing was like I was hoping that at one point you failed failed a wisdom saving throw so that like he could hear Moriarty or another one of the demons the things come out, but no. And oh, um, I say just do 14 point what? 14 gold and 5 silver. Add everyone. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. That was very help. I felt really good how I handled the session, and I really liked how most of you guys were able to interact. I feel like there's a lot of like paid, like pauses because of the Discord, but like nothing we can do about it. I'm just glad that you guys were able to like take what I gave you guys and like actually push through it and make a good, better story for this time. I'm glad that Zach as well. You're enjoying Javier again. Yeah. I'm just gonna. Um, Next session is gonna likely be figure out where you'd like to go next. Depending on where you'd like to go, I will just have a little route. We'll see what happens. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the day. Really, this was a lot of fun. All right. I'm gonna end the session there, guys. Though, and this episode as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Give me some critiques. I actually really liked this episode. It made me feel a lot more fulfilled as a DM, and I think the players enjoyed it much more. I like to think that these first 6 or 7 weeks were a good introduction for most of our newer players that never played before, and now you can say that you've actually played through a whole level of D&D. Yeah, and I like the characters. I love the characters that we have now. It actually is kind of. I wish we had a more consistent cleric and a paladin that didn't ditch us after he gets a girlfriend. But you know what? It's fine. Uh, honest, honestly, I just don't hear him anymore. I don't know. I'm assuming that's the case, but it's okay. I mean, I still love him. I still love Ian. I wish he could come back, but if he's busy, it's okay. I don't blame him. No, I'm about to. But no, yeah. Thank you. Honest, honestly, thank God. I hated that name. Oregon Harvesters. Yeah. You, honestly, honestly, you know that orphanage party was really well improv and really nice. I can't wait to see Warlock put the world caves in over his TikTok drawing of that specific thing. Something with less character and less choreography. Do 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 do. Yeah. Anyway, before we do this, before we do, before we do this, let me actually just end the thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you. Oh, next time we hang out, I will most likely see some of the players at Dragon Con. So you check out their, check out their socials eventually, and yeah, it was awesome today. And have a wonderful night, guys. Later.